How's it going, Great Nation? Chris Thomas here.
What happened?
Can I get through the intro? Good times, Talmudo. How's it going, Great Nation? Chris Thomas here. Hope you're having a great day kind of day. And we are back. We took a little bit of a break, just wanting to take a breather because there's been a lot of controversy with the election season, and we just didn't want to get involved. We didn't want to do shows because this is supposed to be fun, and we don't want to be a very negative podcast and talking about politics and things like that. It's supposed to be fun.
Oh yeah, it's real fun to not do a podcast and not make any money. Great thinking. We've got Thomas Edison right here.
Well, good times, Talmudo. It's just a matter of trying to pick our spots. Let's build positive momentum moving forward, but not try and stir up controversy.
Oh, so play it safe, huh? Play it safe like a real wimp.
All right, Dale Pine, how are you?
I'm doing as well as I can. I've been pretty busy myself. I've been doing survey work leading up to the election.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. What have you found?
I have found that people who happen to like Arby's are very strong Trump supporters.
Is that right? Who would have guessed? The people that like Arby's happen to like Trump. Wow. Big breakthrough.
Okay, can we focus on the matter at hand? We have Michael Ficus on with us.
Hello, this is Michael. I am a red-blooded American male. Please do not confuse my accent for being Hindu, Indian, anything like that. I am from America, and I am very proud of the red, white, and blue. I support the American flag, and I support the American man.
Okay, so that's what you are here for, Michael Ficus, is in your capacity as a relationship expert, a couples therapist, whatever you want to call it. You've noticed that more and more prominent men are crying, and you first made the observation about Doc Rivers.
Yes, that's right, Doc Rivers, the former Clippers coach who lost the respect of his players. Let's face it. He lost the respect of his players because he started to cry.
Well, crying is a natural thing, especially in tough times. Doc Rivers cried after the passing of Kobe Bryant.
Yes, and it made him look very feminine. You want a strong, masculine leader who is not going to start bawling because someone happens to pass.
Well, you have to have sympathy, and people have emotions. If something tragic happens, you're bound to cry.
Not if you're a man. Only a real man would be powerful enough, strong enough to say, a person who was a friend, someone that I know, that has passed, is no longer here. Now, what's for dinner? What?
If you lose someone that you care about very much, you're not going to immediately ask what's for dinner.
If you are a man, you are going to ask what is for dinner, because real men are not going to get caught up in the moment. And Doc Rivers, he's just crying about Kobe Bryant. He's crying about the situation with the racial police.
Racial police, you mean the accusations of brutality?
Yes, he said the police target people that are African American, and he said no one loves us, and he started crying again. Now, how do you expect players to respect someone who is just crying like a baby to the media, and lactating on camera?
Lactating on camera, what?
Yes, I mean he had so much estrogen that not only was he crying, but milk was seeping out, and it got on his dress shirt, and people could see the milk was there. And so when you have a crew of men, a crew of athletic specimens, and they see their coach in the corner, wiping his eyes with Kleenex, and using the Kleenex to sop up the milk seeping from his nipples, they get concerned. How can we respect a coach that is a woman?
Well, I mean, you've opened a Pandora's box, because it's certainly possible for male players to respect a woman. And Doc Rivers is obviously not a woman. I mean, he was just crying because, I mean, it's been a very challenging year for him as a coach. I mean, he ended up losing his job, and so I'm not gonna pile on Doc Rivers.
I'm surprised by you. You just said Doc Rivers lost his job. He lost his job because he is not a man. You do not cry. You do not cry in front of players. They lose respect for you. Players want a man. They do not want a crybaby. And it is so embarrassing. I mean, look at Rush Limbaugh.
Okay, I mean, that's totally different. Rush is talking about his health situation. And if he gets a little bit emotional on the radio, what business is it of yours?
If you are on the radio and you are talking about your health and you are a man, no one wants to hear sobbing. No one wants to hear sniffling. We want tough times call for toughness. We don't need this. We don't need weakness. We do not need to be led by women. Being led by women is the path to nowhere.
Okay, that is totally false. I mean, there have been great female leaders across history. So I think your problems with women are totally unfounded and uncalled for.
Oh, okay. Chris Thomas is simping for, let's see, who is it this week? Who is it that you are fantasizing about who will never give you the time of day. Who is it? Is it Snooky? Is it that lady from the medical alert bracelet? I mean, who is it?
Who I have a crush on is none of your business, and it's not simping. I mean, that's a very negative, derisive term.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to point out that men can only get respect if they stand firm, stand tall, stand strong, and, be stoic. No tears. No more tears. No one wants that.
That's right, my friend, yes. I have done a survey of women who were on a dating app.
Who are you again?
My name is Dale Pine.
Wait a minute. Dale Pine? I'm confused. Wasn't Dale Pine the name of the adult daycare center person?
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I believe that on this program, Great Nation, there was a man named Dale Pine who was a adult daycare center operator. And you went by the name of Nigel Lee.
Okay, Michael. Well, you are.
Are you having a stroke or something?
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of an explanation. It's something where the Dale Pine who was on the show, who operated an adult daycare center, became preoccupied because of the virus. And he said he probably wouldn't be able to be on anymore. And Nigel Lee.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, Nigel Lee said, "Can I use the name Dale Pine?"
So you just let someone take someone's identity without caring?
Well, I mean, he's just operating under almost like a stage name, because he thought that, if he was doing his survey work as Nigel Lee and he was on Great Nation, people would become aware that, he was talking about survey results.
What? That makes absolutely no sense.
No, well, if he is someone who is coming on podcasts and he's talking about his surveys, people are not going to feel comfortable responding to his surveys. So he asked if he can use a different name, operate under a different name. So when he comes on the podcast, he goes by Nigel Lee. It would cause problems. So instead, he took the name of Dale Pine because Dale is too busy with the adult daycare center given the virus, and it didn't seem like a problem, because Dale Pine, the adult daycare center operator, is not going to be on the show anymore.
Who said that? Oh my goodness.